Hey guys, so I am coming to you with a grocery haul for February 21st through I believe it's March 7th. So I went to Schnucks today and we are completely out of cereal, so I needed to buy some because they had sales on them and I had coupons on them. So I have one Wheaties, 3 of the Cinnamon Toast, 4 of the Cocoa Puffs, 4 of the Golden Grahams, and 4 bags of rice and 1 Ken's ranch dressing. So this is the nori rice sides. So yes, first of all, just to preface this grocery haul, it's kind of a lot of junk, actually, to be completely honest. It's kind of a lot of junk food because I was using up some coupons and they had some sales. So I've got to work some super duper magic for these 2 weeks to make sure we have like actual food to eat. So all right, here we go. So cereal was all $2.47 per box. But if you bought 4, they dropped each box $1, so that took it to $1.47. And then I had manufacturer's coupons from one of the coupon inserts, which you guys know I already cut mine, so I don't know which one it's from, but you always can look in a coupon database and it'll tell you, at $1 off of 2. So they were $1.47 each, and then I took off $1 off of this and $1 off of that. So that took each box to $1. So all of the boxes here were all $1, or technically 97 cents, but yeah. So you can kind of see how they broke it up. I don't really understand the receipts, but it all worked out in the end. All the rice was $1 each. I had coupons for, let me look because I don't know, 50 cents. Yes. 50 cents off of 2 for the rice. So the rice ended up being 75 cents each, and then the Ken's was $1.50, and I had $1 off coupon. And all the coupons from this transaction was like manufacturer's coupon. And I think there was actually, I did use a printable from probably coupons.com or the General Mills like website or something. I don't know. I think it was just coupons.com. One printable, but most of them were just the regular manufacturer. So there it is. All the dollar coupons are for the cereal. The 50-cent coupons are for the rice, and then that last $1 one is for the ranch. So for how many boxes we got here? 12 boxes of cereal, 4 bags of rice, and 1 ranch. My total ended up being $15.37. So yes, that was from Schnooks. And then I did that at one Schnooks, and then I went to another because I had to also go to Walmart. So I had to go, I decided to run in, and I didn't know if you could do a lot of cereal in one transaction, but they let me, so I didn't really even have to do this. So I went back, I got another box of the Wheaties. I thought this would be a little bit healthier for myself. To eat that. The kids probably won't eat it because it's not like super duper sugary. And they kind of like, you know, like most kids, they like the flavored cereal. So I got some of those for myself. So same deal on those, ended up being $1 a box. All the Schnucks and the Barilla brand pasta were all $1. So I got 5 boxes of those. No coupons for that. These Cole's garlic breads were also $1. No coupon. The Lender's bagels were $1, no coupon. The Blue Bonnet was $1, no coupon. And then all the frozen bags of vegetables were all $1 as well. So I got all of those. And then the Manwich was $1. This little chili, which we'll do like chili corn hot dogs one night, like probably on Wednesday when we're running out the door for church. Chili mac $1. Beefaroni, both of those are from my husband. Those are all $1. And then 2 boxes of the popcorn. The kids love having popcorn pretty much every day. They were both $1. And then the snack packs, I got 2 of those, a sugar-free and a regular $1. And then caramel popcorn was $1. So the only deals in this order was the cereal. You bought the 4, they took $1 off, plus I used my coupons, which took them to $1. And then all these items here, and the Blue Bonnet, if you bought 10 of them, they took off, oh, $1 or something. I don't know. They basically, if you bought 10, instead of them being $1 each, it ended up being, oh yeah, buy 10, get $4 off or something. It ended up being 70 cents, and the receipt will show that. So there you have all the vegetables at the top. You know, I bought 2 of those, so they were $2. Bought 3 of the bags of the carrot and broccoli with the rice. There's a regular broccoli. And then these are all the items that turned into 70 cents because if you bought so many. So the bagels and then all the noodles. So I only used the 2 coupons on the cereal, and so it ended up being $27.17. So yeah, like this is 27, that's 15. That's a super duper amount of my money already gone, and I don't even have my meat, veggies, or dairy yet. So I gotta work a miracle on the on this 2 weeks. So now we are at Meijer. So at Meijer they had the Sara Lee snacky things for $2, and if you were on coupons.com you could print off $1 for any one Sara Lee snack. So these ended up being $1 each. And this one is an 8-pack, and you guys know I have 4 kids, and if those cakes are really big, what I'll do is cut them in half, and the kids can have half in their lunch. So these will last a long time. And then the honey buns, I don't know how big they are. If they're big, I'll do the same thing, but what they'll probably do is cut one in half with some milk in the morning when we're running out. If they don't want like the bagels or cereal, we could do that. So yeah, that was the deal on that, just $1 off coupon from a printable. And then the Mott's, there was buy 2 boxes, so I got Mott's and the Ocean Spray. And I believe those were $2 each, and I had a $1.10 printable if you bought 2. So $1.10 off of $4 is what I got for those. And then the Quaker. These were also $2 each, and I do not remember the coupon I used on those. Dang it. They were $2 each, and I think I had, I don't remember, $1. I don't know. I've got all these coupons, so it must have been $1 off of 2 because I only got 2. Yeah. And then the Prego was $1.67. Yeah, right here. And I had a manufacturer coupon for 75 cents off, so you can see it down there. The juice is just because the kids were running out. They need like one more day of juice, so I had to grab one of those because we were using a lot of the water to take to school, so I decided to get them 1 pack of that. And then the McCormick's were 72 cents each, and I had a 50-cent coupon off of 2. And you guys know we have taco everything always, so that's why I got that. And then the Mio was $3. Yes, $3 each for the Mio. And I had $1 off of 1 coupons, which took them down to $2 for one of these. And since me and my husband have started our diet, he is like fiending for something sweet. You know, we're drinking our water, but he's like, you got to get some Mio. And I've been waiting for a deal. So yeah, I got the Mio. So it was $2 each, and when you bought Mio, I guess they gave you $2 off your next trip. So $2 for $6 is what I paid, but they gave me $2 back, so I paid $4 for those. So that was pretty good. So this total, don't scream, $19.70. So yeah, so $19.70, $27.17, and $15.37 for a lot of snack foods, a bunch of frozen veg, some snacky stuff, and pasta. That's it. So yeah, I've got a miracle to work, like I keep saying, because yes, I used all my coupons, and these are great. These are going to last. I should not have to buy like a bunch of snacks and cereal and stuff like that, because I'm going to try to make this last. But it just kind of, this is what happens when you coupon and you get the deals. Let me turn around and talk. You know, you get the deals, but they end up being on a lot of like junk stuff. And obviously your family, if your family does eat like snacks and you have kids and stuff that you allow to eat that, you want to get it now because it is on sale. Whereas if Sorry guys, I must be talking too much, camera cut off. So yes, I have to use this to wash my son's eyes, so I had to get the this little baby stuff. I think it was $1.50. And then I got 2 packages of hot dogs because like I said, we're going to do like a little chili dog deal. And these were 75 cents each. So I spent $10.66 on this order. And the only thing that will come out of the food budget is this. This will come out of our clothing budget, and this will come out of toiletry. So I haven't written everything on the envelopes yet to know exactly where I am. But I will do that and then show you guys kind of my breakdown and show you guys what I'm working with for the following week to purchase things so that I can have a complete grocery haul for February 21st through March 7th. So here you go, guys. I don't know if you'll see this now because we have no internet and it's Monday, and these deals will be done Wednesday morning. They turn over and Schnooks turns over a new sales ad. Now the Meijer stuff you have all week to get, but if I can't get this up today, do not kill me because these deals will be over. So yes, I'll see you guys on the next video. This is way too long. Thanks for sticking with me through the whole 12 minutes. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Okay guys, so here is the little breakdown of my groceries. So there's the 150 that budget I have for those 2 weeks, and there's the stops that I did. Now here's Target in here, which I did over the weekend on Saturday at the last minute. I went back and got some more of the 2 packs of the lunch meat because they're $1.50 each instead of me paying an arm and a leg. So I went ahead and ran back up there, printed off two extra coupons off of their website, and got that before the deal was over. So that's where that $3 come from. So we're at $83.25, and that has to cover our meat, dairy, and fresh fruits and vegetables. So I have to work a miracle. So, and then here's our toiletries, which is for the current 2 weeks. Our toiletries are usually always in the current 2 weeks that we're in right now, whereas the groceries, I'm always buying for them 2 weeks in advance because I never want to have to miss a sale. So all the items that you see here, I won't break anything open until February 21st because we have our current groceries already in the pantry. So yep, so I have $21.50 left from there. So if all else fails, if we don't end up using the $21.50 for the 2 weeks, I'll just put it over here. But I do want to go to Walgreens because I think there are some good couponing deals. I just really need to look over the ad and make sure that there are things that we actually need. If not, I will just add that to that budget and get my extra groceries. So yep, there you guys go. And I'll see you guys on the next video.